Did you know that when you're injured in a car accident or any type of accident, you're entitled to collect certain things called damages? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. My name is Shane Hapuarachy, and I'm an attorney with Jacoby Meyers. I've been doing this work for about 14 years now, and let's get right into the video. So damages is a fancy word for money. We can't undo the hurt that was caused. So the only way we can hold people accountable for when you're injured is money. That's basically what we mean by damages. Different cases have different types of damages. Take, for example, in a car accident. There's two different buckets of damages. The first one is, we call them economic damages. Now, economic damages are the things that you can actually take a calculator or look at the receipts and add up. We're talking about things like medical bills, any doctor bills that you incurred. We're talking about lost wages if you had to miss work and you lost money because of an accident. We're talking about future medical bills. If you may need money in the future to cover medical care, you're entitled to all of that. The economic damages is basically any out-of-pocket expense you have incurred or will incur. Now, there's a whole nother bucket of damages called non-economic damages. Non-economic damages are what we sort of think about as the human losses involved in an accident. That's the pain and suffering, grief, anxiety, humiliation, loss of the things you used to do in your life. Those are all the things that you can't put a price tag on, and we refer to those things as non-economic damages. A judge doesn't necessarily choose. As a plaintiff's attorney, I represent the person that's injured in the accident, and I will make my argument to the judge or jury about what my client is entitled to because of the loss. Now, the defense is going to make a whole nother argument and say, well, they're not entitled to X, Y, and Z, or we didn't cause this damage, or there was no damage at all. We argue in front of a judge or a jury about what you actually should be entitled to because of this accident. One of the most important things is understanding that money does help. Money, for example, can pay for those medical bills. I had a case once where someone was pretty seriously injured. They were in a wheelchair, and they were going to need not just money for doctor's visits, but they're going to need money to replace the wheelchair, to replace the pads on the wheelchair, assistive devices to get in and out of the wheelchair, doctor's visits moving forward. They have to see a cardiologist. They had to see a physiatrist. Everything that they will need moving forward, we wanted to make sure they were compensated for that.